All right, morning and welcome. It is going to be a wonderful stream indeed as we are starting our official change to Season 4 where we roll 3 random settings from a curated list, and that will be our settings for the race. Joining me on this fine day is the one and only Crown King himself, Mike Champ. Morning.
Hello, morning. I'm very excited because we rolled one option that could potentially put crowns as something you want to grab.
Yeah, let's go ahead and switch over to the racers, shall we? We got, well, first off, we're starting with DK Chunky Start, and we have oranges, sacks, and Shockwave to round things off. But why don't you tell us a bit about the rolled settings, Mike Champ?
All right, let's go over the ones that we rolled this lovely weekend, or not weekend yet. We rolled autocomplete bonus barrels, plus 10%. You see bonus barrels in the world? Pop, they're gone. The items are just there. Sometimes they drop, sometimes they don't. Lots of good stuff. Minus 10%. Increased surveillance. All the big enemies, they're cops. Cops, all of them. Each and every one of them. That oranges they have is going to be the most useful starting move that they've got this time around. And last but not least, the one I'm excited about, Chaos B-Lockers. Where B-Lockers could have any item required to get in. Crowns, bean, company coin, medals, bananas, rainbow coins, pearls.
Oh, man. So tell us a bit more about like how kind of the ratioing works for Chaos B-Lockers before we start, because it's obviously not going to like max roll something, right?
It's set to a maximum of 25%, which means if there's, say, 100 of them in the game, the most you're going to need is 25 of them. So for medals, that would be up to 10 medals to enter a level, potentially.
Out of 40.
Same for blueprints. Yeah, out of 40.
I like how you didn't use crowns as an example.
Well, because crowns are difficult because there's only 10, so it'd be either 2 or 3. I don't know if it rounds up or rounds down there. I'd hope it rounds up, but we'll have to see.
All right. So yeah, other than that, oh, Snap says it rounds up. Thank you, Snap.
Excellent.
Now, as you can see, nothing else while Season 4 has changed, so these all familiar settings will be carrying over here. So prepare for the usual. They still need 64 golden bananas. They still need to shut off 2 helm rooms, as well as 3 K-Rule boss phases.
And they will still need 64 GBs to get through that secret door in the back of Helm.
We're
chat,
waiting
cross
on
your fingers.
One more racer we're waiting on, then we can get started.
Cross your fingers that the bean shows up on one of these B-Lockers or one of the company coins. Wait, if a company coin pops up on a door, what do we have jetpack set to in Season 4 settings?
Well, it's off, so it would. You can only get. You can go get jetpack.
But if you need the company coin to enter a level,
you have to grind for jetpack, or you have to find a Nintendo coin.
Oh man, this setting got real spicy real fast.
Right, I'm going to refresh streams here in just a second. Right, Obiyo's at 3, 2, 1, go. $30 medals for jetpack if you can't find the Nintendo coin anywhere. Oh, imagine
no.
Nintendo coin casino. So we are inside B-Locker since we do have the donk, and we also have Shockwave. So I'm gonna grab this guy. This is gonna be your first golden banana of the seed.
Nice classic opener, the type you'd see all the time in Season 2, Season 3. I'm slightly concerned that they decided not to pick up that fairy in case they needed to enter a level, but
maybe they just hadn't kicked in that it's all or Chaos B-Lockers yet.
yeah, I'm sure that's it. I just forgot one of the settings that got changed.
Looks like Green Bean is going to go ahead. Oh, by the way, it is Green Bean's restream debut, so Everyone go ahead and cheer him on. But that being said, we're going to go ahead and peek the training grounds here since we can't get an item here for free. We're only going to peek at Cranky. There's no moves that any of the Kongs they have can buy, so we're just going to go ahead and leave. In the meantime, the dirt patch in the back does have a key.
That's a good key to find.
There are definitely some donkers in this race that are going to skip hold on training grounds as long as they can, so too bad for them.
Yep, that's gonna be real tough. It's Chaos B-Loggers, Increased Surveillance, and Autocomplete Bonus Barrels. So these guys should probably consider heading to Snide. Speak of the devil. Oh, and there's a fairy right there, never mind.
Alright, Aztec is our level 1, Jape's Funky Chunky, and a fairy.
Write these down. It's a real good thing there's just a fairy sitting in the lobby for everyone and they don't have to go back and do other stuff. A bit surprised neither of them decided to go check Snides for the free whatever that is, but...
It must not be on their minds. Obviously with modified settings there's going to be some getting used to, you know?
Yeah, a bit of a learning curve. Oh no. The CB count for the boss. Green Bean, why did you zoom in on it?
Green Bean knows what they're doing.
That they do. Chat, we're not banning Green Bean. It's their debut on the restream. We can't kick him out already.
Imagine getting banned from restream within 3 minutes. Both players going to take slightly different paths here. It looks like we kind of went in opposite directions, but they're going to probably even up at some point. Underground is path to 1 and 8.
They got that written down.
There's our first multipath. We're gonna see what was on this potion here on Cranky.
Pineapple.
Ooh, pineapple. So good one to buy. You do have Chunky, so this will give you a gun right off the bat.
I do think I kind of like Green Bean's particular direction of this because he was grabbing the coins, hit the 3 warp, and then came back.
Yeah, slightly more efficient routing there, I feel like.
I don't think it changes much in the long run, but it feels a little cleaner in my uninformed opinion.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately, there's going to be, like, missing a check or something is going to lose you way more time. Diddy Donkey will be our Helm Kongs today.
All right, 3 things we need. Ah!
1, 3, 4, 7, 8 Chunky.
That's either pineapple or something that Funky has. Because Candy did not have anything.
And...
it's pineapple.
Nothing. It is pineapple.
And Funky's here!
Shockwave is 5 Chunky Phase. Well, we already got 5, so...
I got a pretty good feeling that there's something Chunky Phase related in the 5-door temple.
Cave Shops is Diddy.
I think Green Bean had the same read of the hints that I did. Shockwave and Pineapple, both the Chunky Phase in some manner. Should probably come check this. You know, if you can handle the cops.
Yeah, here's one of our changes here. Every large enemy spawn in the game is now a cop. Gotta do your best to avoid them.
Or blow them up with oranges.
Oh, don't get caught, Green Bean. Okay, they're just chilling. Wait, we're blaming Mumbo for this?
Mumbo, come on. Why would you suggest all cops? Obiyo did get the hint before coming in here. We got our quick recap of cave shops to Diddy, or Diddy in cave shops.
Those autocomplete bonus barrels are really going to speed up some of these checks here. This one, obviously, you're going to get that rainbow coin when you probably would skip out on it before if the autocomplete setting wasn't on.
I agree with Chad. If you've got copped on your bingo card, you're almost guaranteed.
Now here's something that changes up for this season 4 with a twist. You're gonna have to grab this medal. Normally you would just skip it, but it may be involved on the path.
Obiyo's checking out some more levels.
Lowlands 1 potion.
Lowlands for 1 potion.
This is level 3. I'm blind.
Yes.
Okay.
I do kind of prefer
2 medals to get in. Too bad.
Yeah, just one short. I do kind of like Green Bean's play of doing more stuff in Aztec, because Pineapple locks Chunky's Metal Hero just about every time. So being more thorough with the Pineapple stuff might reward him in the long run.
There, we got a factory in level 7. Exactly 8 GBs.
Not bad. Lanky Chunky
that was
for camera.
Camera is Lanky Chunky.
Oh no!
Oh, pays to stay, huh? It pays to stay.
Coconut Gun ruins yet another seed.
That was a huge pull by Green Bean.
That is massive here. Aztec Lanky Metal.
That's actually even worse for Obiyo, because if they ever get a Aztec colored banana skin later, he might think that's for the Aztec Lanky Metal.
Oh, big time.
Outskirts is 8 Diddy. All right, we have all of our Kongs. Oh, and there's Tiny. Just in storage.
That is definitely another Kong, that's for sure. We were just saying we had all of our Kongs, but we're still missing Lanky. I mean, Lasagna, sorry. Lobster? What was his name again?
Linguini.
Ah, Linguini, of course.
Okay, we do have a Lanky potion in factory shops for candy. Looks like Green Bean is going to clear out some of the coconut gun checks and probably heading out after this one right here.
Surprised neither runner has used an orange on the cop yet. Oh, it's a dice guy. Oh, it's a dice guy.
It's good pull for Green Bean, because if he gets that medal in the pineapple cage, that'll get him into castle. Looks like he might not be going that direction though. Oh, here we go.
Also just completely skipped Snide again.
Oh,
Alright, slam
super
upgrade.
Duper. Cool. Very cool.
That Green Bean will be able to go into Creepy Castle.
Seems like both players don't realize they can just get a free check.
Not yet. You know, we can talk about it in the interview. I think this mode is nice because it shows you all the spots where cops can't be. Like right there in that hallway. It's replaced with a beaver. Leo finding a second medal.
Mushrooms inside. He won.
Actually, that's not too bad.
So because Green Bean did have enough medals, when he checked this, he is in fact going to go into here, and we'll see if this gets him anything. We do know that Underground is path to 1 and 8. So since Pineapple is also on the 1 and 8 path, maybe this is going to be Chunky Crypt. That's gonna be my guess anyway, which we can't do because no Pineapple. No Primate Punch. Oh, we got the testing
Is that
room
testing crash?
Yeah, it is testing crash. Oh.
Testing room is a dangerous place, ladies and gentlemen.
895.
Wow, who can guess?
That bug will hopefully be fixed in version 5, coming out soon TM, which we haven't announced a release date. Only took Obiyo, I want to say a minute to get back to where he was, so not too bad. Now we're not going to be able to do the number game. Sorry, number game. Fun. Oh, there's barrel throwing.
That's a good item to pick up here.
That does fulfill the lanky phase fairy camera hint.
Yes, it does. I wouldn't be surprised if barrel throwing somehow gets us one of our chunky phase things. And there it is.
1, 3, 4, 7, 8 chunky phase.
Coconut gun. Almost certainly. Which has currently led to a single slam at the very least.
Come on, Cranky, take it to the fridge.
Did either of our runners check lobby 6 yet, or have they just gone where they can?
No, no lobby 6 yet.
It is highly likely that Coconut leads to Funky in some manner. What manner that is, we are currently uncertain.
Maybe something to do with the Llama Temple.
True, Llama Temple is a good option for where anything we're looking for could be. I guess that kind of technically depends on Grape and Feather logic, but
yeah.
It could still branch out. Coconut could give us something, and that something gets us to Funky Kong in Aztec somewhere.
A little bit of a redirect there due to not missing the bridge cycle.
It's always rough not having Tiny to kick light up the bridge or twirl across. How is he going to handle the cops going up, though? You know, where there can be cops going up.
You know what? You start with oranges. I don't think either of these players are too concerned about it.
I don't think either of them have used oranges.
James Club Bananas is chunky and only chunky.
That's the boss. Because that would go perfectly with our barrels found from camera.
Yeah, that could be true, but there's 3 moves for chunky phase. Could be a completely independent thing.
You're right, and we also need Hunky Chunky from somewhere else to do the boss because it's Dogadon 2. Kudos, you're a genius.
Hey man, I didn't roll the seed.
Obiyo getting the bad news. And unfortunately already knowing that Lanky's medal is Way of the Horde in Aztec.
James DK floor cage. Ooh, Obiyo accidentally. I mean, oh, green bean, no!
That's fine. Everyone gets their one.
Can we get an F in chat though, regardless?
Alright, we'll get an F in chat.
Dude, Eternal is out for blood tonight.
It all started when Green Bean looked at that boss door in Aztec and saw the number. Since then, Eternal's been Actually, he's been anti-Bean for a while. Green Bean is just, you know, an extension of Bean.
Very unfortunate for Green Bean did not have Tiny. Meanwhile, Obiyo is going to have Tiny. We'll see if that changes things here. But you did want to climb because you have this dirt patch up here, and you know that the dirt patch is needed for something for chunky phase.
Alright, what's your next move? What are you thinking now, Mr. Bean? Lobby 6, I'm hoping it's Japes. And my hopes are delivered upon. We need a single rainbow coin.
Alright, that works.
Factory shops key set. Well, we know what that key is.
That's good. Well, that's going to be in Funkies, so keep that in mind.
Wait, did we see a key there, or was it just a potion?
Well, no, we never checked it, but we saw Candy and Cranky, so we know for sure.
Yeah.
It's in Funky.
If nothing else, it's the potion in Candy's shop.
Also could be true, yeah. Oh, Tiny buys it. Okay, so we did actually.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm curious what this floor cage banana is going to be. Oh! Well, looks like they both fell off of castle. It's hard to tell who's got a real advantage here, because while Green Bean's missing a whole Kong, Obiyo's missing arguably the most important move in Season 4 in Coconut Gun.
Some
he's not getting that floor
anyway.
cage. He's also missing the slam.
Which, of course, you need the coconut gun for.
The coconut gun to get. Oh man. Such an interesting string of divergences with a few simple different choices in early routing.
That is a randomizer for ya.
And they're still pretty close on GBs too. Yeah, I think that hint would send him back to Aztec, but we also have the Way of the Horde Aztec Lanky Metal, which could potentially cause issues. And there's key 4
is our floor cage, which means there's a potion still in Lowlands somewhere.
That is the potion somewhere still, isn't there?
Yeah, I can imagine that eventually Obiyo is going to go back into Aztec. Meanwhile, all Green Bean has to do is go in a factory and you basically get tiny for free.
Right. I don't think it's going to slow him down a ton not having tiny, because you can't do a whole bunch besides her castle metal and maybe shops at this point, but... Is that the bean?
I can't see. I guess I think
it didn't look like
glasses changed. Wait, there's a potion here. There's triangle.
Nice.
That was on Shockwave.
That could be usable.
Jungle Japes,
Donkey
DK is
and
lanky.
Japes. Do we have a vanilla lanky? Or Kong and Concage lanky? Oh, there's Balloon.
That's our potion.
Where was that scouring hit? So here's the thing. DK checks are extremely low. Oh, hello, other Keon Funky.
Well, that's gonna be 3 or 7, I think. No, that has to be 3. That has to be 3.
Yeah. And level 5 is probably Forest, unless level 4 is Forest. Because key 1 is almost certainly in Forest. So Lanky's either on the blast course or he's up here by where Diddy normally is. Or on the metal. Oh, never mind, there he is.
Oh, just on the metal. Okay.
Oh, and there's
that
Sprint.
Works.
I do notice a surprising lack of freeing Kong hints so far.
Oh no! Oh, that's the fairy. I saw a sniper room and like, oh no, here we get it's AGDQ all over again.
You know, at least Diddy's not in Helm this time. They are just missing Blast for that at the moment. Well, Green Bean is. We as a chat are missing Blast. Obiyo
Meanwhile,
really,
Obiyo goes
really wants to know where he wants to know where Funky is.
No, that's Obiyo, not Green Bean. Slander the right person. What do I pay you for?
That's like the 4th time Obiyo's been trying to figure out where Funky could be located. Maybe you should write it down.
I don't know, maybe Funky is going on a multi-world vacation. You never know.
It's true.
Oh, there's O-Sprint.
Finally. Obiyo, no! The rainbow coin that dropped. That's free money!
Well, at least we know it wasn't like something ridiculous that they just missed.
That would have been a bit useful at the start of the seed, when they were short buying that pineapple the first time.
In the meantime, we are finally going to see a factory dip on the side of Green Bean. I feel like Obiyo should know to go back to Aztec. Nope, he is going back to check here. Okay. He's checking the wrong pad. There we go.
What all can Green Bean do here since he's got coconut? You can probably get DK's
not
metal.
too much. Yeah, you can get the metal, but not too much additional. You need to have grab if you want to do some fun stuff with DK in here on top of coconut. Now Obiyo's going to go back into here, presumably to collect some bananas.
Hopefully.
There's Tiners.
And they're back tied up in Kongs. We just need to hope that Green Bean does not get the testing crash.
Alright, this is gonna be O-stand. Fun. There we go. And
That's
meanwhile,
lovely.
Obiyo did in fact get coconut.
Coconut gun ruining another seed. And he's using oranges! You'd love oranges for defeating Kongs.
I just had a realization. Could Check of Legends 1 have key 1?
It's possible?
Because there are both pineapple and coconut hinted toward it, and there's a couple other key 1 hints as well.
At first I was thinking it was probably going to be chunky mushrooms, or chunky face shooting. Which, if level 5 is forest, is still possible.
Yeah.
It depends on our Galleon to Diddy phase hint. Because that could just be Rocket, but Peanut could also be in the mix somehow. Neither of them have checked level 5 yet, so I'm a little concerned. Pineapple did get coconut, but that doesn't mean it could still point to a third thing in Check of Legends. We need to have a Key 1 and Diddy K. Rool hint somewhere in the mix for that to become...
That would be lovely. That would be lovely.
Yeah, we gotta figure out where Forest is. It's either 4 or 5 at this point. Green is starting their long climb up Frantic Factory.
Alright, so the Lanky is acquired by Obiyo. He's going to immediately leave. Probably going to go back to factory to buy that potion. Possibly.
Thinking? Maybe they're thinking?
Gotta do the think dance.
They've selected O-Stand as their out. The potion on Factory Candy is much more important.
Alright, now we pray that Green Bean also doesn't get this testing crash.
Post end for Obiyo. Certain they're very happy to get that move, as we all should be.
Here's that key 7. Tiny has to buy it, and they don't have Funky.
Always remember to peek that barrel or its reward, chat. Very important. It could have the move that you need to do a lot of things.
We're gonna get our first look at level 5 here in a second.
We do not have a direct hint to Funky, but we know he's somewhere in Angry Aztec. Fungi Forest. Hint?
Bills is 8 Diddy. It's basically a mirror hint of what we saw earlier, where the Galleon Shipyard outskirts is the same hint, same path.
Which is interesting.
5
not able to get in.
Well, we're gonna have to get some more.
Find those. Yep. That's where the fun of Chaos B-Lockers comes in. You gotta grab a little bit of everything.
In comparison, Green Bean does have 3 medals, so he's a little bit closer.
Pineapple is not on the path to Diddy phase in any way, and neither is Coconut. Oh? Is he doing this as the devs intended?
Oh, let's go.
You love to see it. Oh, there's a medal and a rainbow coin up here.
Perfect. It's like Green Bean is only going out of his way to get a medal. Can't turn on the production room, but still can go in here for 15.
Crap!
Oh, there you go.
It only took 33.5 minutes, and we finally found one.
Maybe Crown Casinos are real.
That's okay. They've only gone through a couple of levels so far. They still have like 3 more to go. Surely they'll find something.
It's a Diddy again. And he probably, I'm sure, saw the bad news.
Almost certainly. The question is, where would you go to find these, Tudos? What are you thinking for medals?
I would go to the soup store personally.
Of course, yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Why aren't they going in force? Because it costs 5 medals and they only have 3.
Why are we looking for Kongs at the soup store? Because the Cave Soup Shop has Diddy Kong. And we need Diddy Kong. He's very important. We need him to shut down the Blastomatic and defeat K. Rool. Increased surveillance does in fact mean more cops. And by more cops, we mean every enemy that could be a cop is a cop. Minus
the large enemies are the cops this race.
Exclusively cops. I'm feeling all right about these returns to Aztec both of them are on right now.
Well, they need to get that lanky medal, so like this is a pretty obvious choice, I think.
The question is, can they get it with these moves? You know you can get it like, what, 40, 45? Just sitting around by climbing trees?
Doesn't look like you can. You get very close.
I do think coming back to the entrance here and checking both of these is a good play.
Yeah, also shouts to the high 5. It looks like Obiyo has forsaken the vases check.
And so has Green Bean.
Yeah, so remember, Fairy Camera is on the path to Lanky Chunky phase, and it was only for Lanky, and you only got barrel throw on that path, so highly unlikely that anything's gonna be barrel throw locked that's useful at this point.
And if there is a potion on that check, it gives you a lot of information as to what you're supposed to do for it. Plus, if you find any potion at this point, you might as well grab it, because that's extra spots you could be looking for medals. Yeah, it is possible for there to be a chunky phase move on vases, which is potentially a little bit concerning.
All right, nothing on the DK medal.
Now, tiny metal, that one should be in logic here. Probably.
Green Bean's not even getting the lanky medal, at least not right now.
I think he's recognized that he still can't, and he needs either Grape, Blast, or Diving.
Yeah. At least he realized that. He also realized that he can't go into Funky.
Yeah. You need at least 2 of the 3 of them need Grape, logically. He's not in a huge rush. Watch Tiny Metal also have something important on it. Like a medal. I think that's 5 medals for Obiyo. He's rushing right back to Forest.
Alright, now Green Bean is going for Lanky Medal. Green Bean is going to have a little bit of work to do to get 2 more medals, though. There's one available in Castle Lobby. I can't remember where the other one was that Obiyo got.
I also don't remember because he picked up the one that Green Bean
Was it this? It might have been this.
No, I think this was a GB? Question mark? Alright. Do we have Check of Legends? He's not even checking it.
Well, he can jump back down if he wants.
But does he want to?
Yeah, it doesn't look like he wants to.
Like, if it's here, then I'm going to lose to it. That's all we got. Peanut pop
There's
guns.
peanuts.
All right.
Just a sphere 0.
Perfect. We are exclusively looking at mills and shipyard outskirts things for Diddy phase to get Rocket Barrel. Okay, I like this check.
Taking a peek. It is in fact
Blast.
P-Blast.
I think I remember where the other medal was. I think the Snide Battle Arena had a medal on it. So he did that and he did trophy flip.
I mean, you gotta look up. You gotta look up. Oh, wait, no, I think he knows. I think he knows.
Okay,
Nice.
all right. He's doing it the way the devs intended. Both of them doing it.
Double dev intended castle lobby barrel. It's pretty crazy to me.
Incredible. Now he just needs to remember that Isle Snide exists.
He is gonna go back in.
I don't think this is a bad play either. I think Greenhouse is a pretty good check while you're here. And if I'm Obiyo, I go check Chunky face shooting key 1 as soon as I can. At least that's my current cook with the locations of everything. Diddy Kong is on a shop in Crystal Caves, a level we have not seen yet.
All right, here's face shooting now. Oh, there's Beam Blast on Chunky's metal.
That's not hinted yet, is it?
No.
That's a really good pull. We can go do tree sniping fairy.
There's crown number 2.
Crown. You know, my radars were just a bit off. I thought it was key, but it was actually my crown radar. Which unfortunately puts Check of Legends back on the menu as a potential option. It could still just be anything blue stem locked until we get a hint saying otherwise. I don't think Obiyo is particularly interested in getting the hint up here. Linky Mushroom Slam is another one of those checks that becomes much more appealing once autocomplete is on.
Don't think Obiyo checked this one. Oh, there's vines.
Ooh,
that was probably what was hinted.
It's vines or Check of Legends at this point for Mushroom Interior. Good hint.
So, getting that vines also... Okay, there's actually... Green Bean has his 5 medals now.
He's back
Vines
in.
was locked by O-Stand as well. We got O-Stand in the shop, so I don't know.
Obiyo is just done with Forest. We don't care about mills. We don't care about hints.
And I guess we don't care about Check of Legends 1 either.
Let's go do Llama Temple, I guess. We have a hint for Llama Temple? No, but that's Lanky's medal. Guys, Shockwave is exclusively path to Chunky Phase at this point. It will not be leading to Key 1. Good cooks, but unfortunately they're a little overdone.
All right, we are now going into Forest on the side of Green Bean. Meanwhile, it looks like Obiyo is going to make an attempt at the Lanky medal.
I do like the attempt at the Lanky medal because I'm like 70% sure that could be funky at this point. Considering
I'm sorry, but you can only talk in +10 and -10% in this stream now. Thank you very much.
Okay, it's +10% that funky's on the Lanky check.
Thank you.
Also, Green Bean zooming in and showing us there's a kosha here. Something's clearly not right. That should be a cop. You saw that, right, chat? The kosha. Large enemy.
The room is silent.
Yeah, that's what I thought, chat.
Don't forget about the cop, Obiyo.
I think the pearl purchase is fine.
All right, there you go, okay. Funky Kong.
That makes sense. Funky's Way of the Horde. You have to buy 2 keys from him.
Now we can see what Jape's Funky... Well, Jape's Funky Chunk is the key, I guess. But we can see... Oh, wait. I think everything is a key at Funky Locks, right?
Yeah, that's key 3 and key 7. Somewhere. If he has a potion somewhere, I don't remember it. Hold.
Oh, too bad.
Man.
So sad.
Next time, chat. Next time.
Alright, so this is going to be key 3 on the side of Obiyo. Very good. Then we also have key 7, so we're just missing key 1 now. Again, I suspect that maybe Castle Underground.
Oh yeah, we do have a castle.
No, sorry, not castle. I suspect this was going to be the chunky crypt. That's what I wanted to say.
Uh-oh. Tudos, I've come to a realization. There's a check in Castle Underground that needs vines.
Ooh.
And Peanut was kind of free.
We do have a rang sprint.
Oh yeah, that is another one. I was talking about Diddy Dungeon. There's 2 checks down in Underground that need vine swinging. It's between Diddy Dungeon and Lanky Mausoleum, which both require vine swinging logically. Not that we can check either at the moment, because we don't have the Kong or the gun. Obiyo also buying Pearl, smart choice. I think Caves has... Well... I think it's more likely that Caves is level 4 and we just find diving somewhere. But it could go either way at this point.
Yeah.
Green Bean about to go around and do a bunch of stuff here. Get the very unhelpful top of mushroom hint, telling us where to find our Tiny Kong potion.
Yeah, we got a potion on the apple. Can't get it in a bit, but... And there's another pearl.
Hey, you might need that. Come on, Beanstalk. No! Where are all the fun checks this season? Yeah, strangely enough, we added more cops, but no one has gotten caught.
Well, not on Restream. Maybe other people did. Like, who knows? Mama probably got copped like 10 times by now.
True. Our first look into Mills.
Oh, we know we have a path here for Key 8 and Diddy phase. It's not going to be the winch.
Green Bean taking us into first-person mode for this arena. Not Lanky Attic.
You're going to be seeing Green Bean do all of these upper mushroom checks here. I think Obiyo is pretty decently ahead at this point, but still a lot of randomizer to go.
True. Multiple levels we still haven't been to. Cops that could pop up wherever and whenever.
Treasure room is the
hello.
chunky phase. Very cool. Now we might need Mini Monkey.
That's true. Or Simeon Spring.
Oh wait, we got a Baboon Balloon from Barrel Throw. So maybe it's just
True.
Lanky Gold Tower.
Did we get any items off the Japes Colored Bananas?
Just we got Lanky, but no items.
Okay, because that's still somehow the chunky phase in the mix. It's like Green Bean is going for the Lanky Medal now that he's got access to Llama Temple.
Oh, here's another. Oh, there's Rocket.
And there's
Barrel
Rocket!
Boost.
Oh, I see. So that puts Strong Kong in the shipyard outskirts.
Yep. So probably can just skip that.
Paying out big for Obiyo once he finds Diddy Kong. Can you do anything else in the Castle Underground currently? I don't think so.
I want to see the sprint, GB man.
Shipyard outskirts is path to Aiden Diddy, so there's a very strong chance that's just Strong Kong to get Rocket Barrel out of DK Thorn Barn.
Meanwhile, Obiyo is checking B Blast.
There can't be a potion here because we already have our one potion from this area. I do think you should put more thought into the Tree Fairy as potentially having one of the many things we still need. And with Apple Rescue having a potion and barrel throwing only being path to potentially two things, there's a good chance that could be your Hunky Chunky to get Punch or Gone off the apple. Maybe. I don't know. Chunky Phase still has a lot of unanswered questions we gotta figure out.
There's Funky Kong.
Yeah, technically you need diving to get that fairy in logic. Blech. Also, he might not have that hint. That hint could be this one.
That's not.
No, it was this hint. Never mind. It would be a banger, but we know exactly where the bean is. I'm like plus 10% certain it is on the grape cage here in Japes.
And we're just gonna do some a little bit of backfill here as we're gonna finally get our first pick at Japes Boss.
I like this. I like this a lot. Never mind. He'd what?
I guess we're dipping. Okay. Guess we're
What?
not picking Jape's boss. Maybe Green Bean will do for us.
What? What? Why do you drop off all of Donkey's CBs and then immediately dip? Oh, because you remember the tree fairy. Okay, alright,
Yeah, the
alright.
tree fairy is now available.
Not in logic, because logic requires diving for that. For the unlikely event where you complete the check and leave, or exit level, and then have to come back for it. Obiyo is now at 10 banana medals, the maximum you will need to enter any level.
Green Bean is at 10.
Oh, there's Green Bean. Obiyo is still at 6. I'm getting my screens mixed up for who's on which and whatnot.
Just stand on your head the rest of the seed. That'll help.
Alright, hang on. Alright, there we go. He is swimming upside down.
In the meantime, we're going to see Green Bean go back in the factory. We're also going to see Obiyo miss his fairy shot. See a blue potion, maybe? Purple? Blue or purple?
It does look purple. That could be Mini Monkey for treasure room.
It is Mini Monkey.
Alright, alright. So that's useful, but not immediately. Yeah, logically, to get that Mini Monkey, you would need diving. Because there's a chance you could get the reward and leave without collecting the fairy. So you'd have to have diving to get back to it afterwards. So technically, diving should be path to Chunky Phase somewhere in the mix. Which, surprisingly, could be Jape's boss at this point.
We almost got our peek at Jape's boss, but Obiyo mysteriously left.
Looks like Green Bean is hot on his heels coming to the Castle Tree Fairy. Or not. Never mind. I'm a liar. Never mind,
No,
he's going right back. Whew! Unfortunately, the doubters have won. Diddy Kong has hidden the key or the move to get into Crystal Caves behind much more than what our runners have figured out.
But it looked really good. It almost looked like he was going to get it. Or we were going to see all 5 Kongs pretty quickly. It just never happened.
Yeah? Crystal Caves is an elusive level. I do still think Jape's boss is relatively likely to have something at this point. How confident am I on that? Plus or minus 10%.
As everyone should be.
Yes, yes.
How many times will Green Bean miss the fairy?
Going with 0.
Damn.
It's just that easy.
Just that easy.
Alright, now what do you do, Green Bean?
Fairy head out
Tweak your
immediately.
mini monkey. Of course, of course. It only makes sense. What did they get? A banana fairy. And a GB. Nothing groundbreaking there.
What is groundbreaking is what Obiyo's doing right now.
True. He broke that ground and it spit out a GB. Green Bean heading back to Forest because they did not grab all the hints their first trip here, and they're missing some very important information. And also Rocket Barrel. Get yourself nice and cozy, chat. We could potentially be here for a bit. You know, Twilight Town is actually pretty nice for Forest Night. It's very tranquil.
It's kind of funny that we don't have a single chunky move for his K. Rool fight yet.
Yeah? A lot of them are in real weird mixing paths. Green Bean is preparing for every worst case scenario here. Max number of blueprints, max number of medals, max number of pearls that you would need.
What is this shooting technique? Okay, it's a crowd.
That's good. We like grounds. I don't think Obiyo checked this, so this has something that's going to be... Alright, it's a junk item.
I don't know. What if a B-lock requires the junk item? It can't.
It'd be really funny if it could. Like, you have to collect 65 melon slices from junk items and or enemies. Obiyo's finally... It's finally hit Obiyo. Like, oh god. Check of Legends is a mushroom insides check.
I still want to know why Obiyo just left the... Oh, what the...
He must have hit the tag button a little bit too fast there.
Yeah, that's probably the tag crash.
Classic. One crash per runner this seed. Yeah, more cops and more crashes this seed than we normally see.
Plus or minus 10% on the crash percentage.
I wonder if the cops have anything to do with it. Just a small word of advice, chat. When you slam that switch, give it a second before hitting the tag button. Just for your own sanity. And mine. Until they fix the bug and you can do whatever you want again. That's true, chat. I can't stop you, so...
Yeah, I can crash the game however much I want.
Go ahead and go for it. Who am I to stop you? Yeah, which one CB did Obiyo not grab? It's got to be one of the ones by Thornbarn or something. It seems like Green Bean is certainly going to be getting his rocket barrel before leaving here. I want one of them to get the snide hint, which requires you to change it to daytime, but Diddy Kong is in Crystal Caves on a shop.
Are we getting a high five in the Thorn area? Okay, maybe not.
Obiyo
realized he was already here.
Trying to figure out. He's trying to figure out where the one donkey CB he didn't grab is. He's choosing a balloon behind the dark attic. Obiyo trying to shoot the night switch to make it day. Happens to the best of us.
He almost walked in that that cop. DK Isles has the other slam.
Caves has the other slam.
Oh, Caves has the other slam.
Excuse
me.
We got the one
That's
on the
right.
coconut cage. That was key 4, that was key 7. Just writing down a couple of things on my notes. So currently it's looking like our only unresolved / doable hint is Jape CBs for Chunky Phase. Which is a really awkward one to have at this point. I don't know if it's possible to get Lanky's medal yet. And I don't think either of them are too concerned about the boss at this point. At least they should be more concerned about the boss than they currently are.
Think Green Bean's gonna grab the hint and then leave. Meanwhile, Obiyo's gonna try to figure out where he wants to go next.
He's got to go hit up Japes again.
We're going to factory though.
So they have all the hints they can get currently. They got to use this information to either find diving or figure out where key 1 is, but key 1 is also locked by something in Castle Underground.
Is Green Bean going to Castle Underground?
Maybe? I'm not sure what check he's going to be looking for down here, because...
Yeah, I wouldn't know either, but he's trying to think of something.
We did check Horde Dirt, it was a Banana Fairy. And Shockwave is only path to Key 5 and Chunky Phase, so it would not be useful for getting Key 1 at this point. Yes, I think Obiyo did it a little while ago. BFI gave you a fairy and the reward is a GB. This is a tricky seed. I'm still very much liking the train of thought that what we're looking for is on Jape's boss, or something on Jape's boss will like nudge us in the right direction. I do think there are a couple other spots we could still check stuff, but Helm Lobby is potentially something. We can get up there. Obiyo has selected Factory Boss. Here's my train of thought of what they're thinking, is that they're not considering that there's a potential for diving to be exclusively path to Chunky K rule, depending on what the Shipyard Outskirts Strong Kong check is. Crown on a boss, you love to see it.
I think we're up to 3 or 4 now. Yeah, I do want to see a Helm Lobby check now, I think.
Helm Lobby and Jape's boss are the two big things I'm curious about.
Well, Green Bean came back.
And Obiyo's also back in the neighborhood.
Let's see what this gets them.
We are checking the blast course. Alright. And Obiyo is rushing down the boss.
Yep.
This is all that Green Bean wanted to come here for. He wanted to get the oh, never mind. He just wanted DK CBs. Rocket would not be Vine's lock with autocomplete. Okay, DK boss. Show me diving.
I think that's a clear vial.
Oh, that's evil. No, Green Bean!
All right, it is Dogga 1.
Green Bean, go back. You have to do the boss. You got the little doink for it.
Dang.
It's really rough, too, because that almost certainly puts Strong Kong on the Kasplat by the musical cactus, which doesn't require diving, so diving would be only path to Chunky K rule at that point. Because it's illogic to get that fairy out of the tree. This is also Coconut to Chunky phase, but also with Mini Monkey, yeah. Coconut does a lot, so it's, yeah, and Treasure Room also to Chunky phase and requires diving.
Alright, what do we got? It is in fact diving. A fun location for that.
Man, it's so much easier to read the hints when you aren't playing.
What a shocker. Alright, level 4 time.
I'm feeling Crystal Caves.
I think you feel correctly. Drownings is 8.
That's probably one of our missing instruments.
Meanwhile, Green Bean going to Helm?
It's not a bad check to come up here. But now that we know where diving is and that diving is likely the next step of progression, it does feel slightly worse.
Starting to get foolish hints.
Mama Temple's dead.
And there's a key.
Oh, hello. Wait, so that's...
Wait, you can just
okay, that
deuse
makes
to
sense.
this.
Hey, you've got oranges. Go. Just grab key 1. 3 crowns. Yeah.
Oh, too bad. So sad. Goodbye.
What a good scene.
What a hilarious scene, dude.
You love to see it.
Man, I guess you did pick the right scene to commentate.
I love crowns. So now they gotta get the 3rd crown to get into Helm. I think, doesn't Helm always roll the maximum that you could get? So it'd always be the 25% of whichever item it picks?
Not sure,
Somebody
but...
fact check me on that.
Snap
I'm
says
hearing
yes.
a yes from Snap, so yes. We do know that Factory Boss has a crown. It's delightful. We also have all of Caves and all of Galleon to go through, so we're all set. Do I think they'll have to do Factory Boss for a crown? Absolutely not. Do I think someone will be desperate enough to do so? 100% yes. And it's going to be Mad Jack, and they're going to have to do it Twirlless. Up this slope is our good buddy Diddy the Kong.
Assuming Obiyo can make it up the slope, of course. There we go.
I mean, he's got O-stand. He could have just done it the normal way, but...
All right, Vin Diesel mode at 119.
Not too bad with that awkward diving placement. That's going to trip quite a few people up. Never forget, chat, your bosses are part of the CD's pool.
Forest colored 1378 chunky.
That's Blast?
That's Speed Blast.
A good chunk of that is just because I guess it also locks Grape somewhere. Potentially. Either of them check Forest Blast?
No.
Alright, well there we go. That's an option for where a Grape could be, potentially. Ooh, another hint.
Stormy Tunnel foolish.
Alright, that's fine. Obiyo's getting a fairly sizable lead. That lead will be maintained until Green Bean manages to check the Japes boss. Among other things. Obiyo still doesn't know that Keep 1 is in Helm Lobby.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Well,
Uh-oh. That could
I'm
be
pretty sure
Blast.
Obiyo is immediately going back to Forest.
I'm not... It's hard to tell. I think whatever he's about to get here is going to lead to the Castle Underground thing, which is going to be Guitar. Because Castle Underground is 1 and 8, and this one was 1-8 Chunky. Key 3 and Key 7 were on Funky, who was on Aztec Lanky Metal, which is theoretically locked by Blast at this point, depending on the location of Grape. Right, Green Bean is going back to Japes. This is good for him.
Yup.
Diddy is plummeting to his death and lands in the water. 10 points. He's really feeling the Diddy medal. Did he get all the rest of them?
Well, not really sure, but it sounds like this is going to be his first path anyway, so should have at least turned it to night. I have a feeling Green Bean is now going for the medal or the boss here. I get a feeling.
He's trying for the lanky medal, if nothing else. Oh, we got copped!
Finally got a cop!
It only took an hour and 22 minutes, almost 23. It finally happened. Green Bean, the boss door! Use the boss door! It's right there!
Okay, he's
yes!
in. He's going in.
Alright, alright. Green Bean is back in the race.
We're so back, chat. Please don't psych yourself out and
find your JCB's to Chunky phase. That's the hint. It's here. It's diving. No.
Are you serious? They both psyched themselves out. This is okay. Okay, we're so back. We're so back.
Okay. Okay. Minor heart attacks. Everyone's fine. Deep breaths, team. I need a drink of water.
Oh my goodness! I cannot believe that just happened. I almost crashed out.
I almost crashed out.
Press 1 if you almost crashed out in the chat.
That was almost as bad as Hoyley forgetting jetpack was a thing in BLZR. We got a first message as a 1. Very first thing ever spoken in this chat by that person is that they almost crashed out at Green Bean almost skipping the boss. Get in there, Green Bean. Don't look at us. Oh, he had 5 CBs for Tiny. He's got a lot of Tiny metal to go. And if it's not the Tiny metal, you better know we're checking the boss.
This is a classic Nintendo Sarah seed right here.
Yeah. Forest Tiny metal, boss fight. Diving in an awkward location, hinted just past the Chunky K rule because of fairy logic. Yeah, that awkward logic is going to get a lot of people.
Fun fact, we are still missing 3 instruments. All 3 of those instruments are needed to beat the game. The 2 instruments we have, we don't even need.
Yeah, we're also missing 3 Chunky moves, and we need all of them to beat the game. I wonder if there's a connection. Alright, Forest Tiny Metal. Save us.
It was oh no!
It's the boss!
Oh no! You've got to be kidding me.
That's so good. Alright. Go change it back to nighttime. Fight the boss. Do you remember which one was the boss door, though, Obiyo?
I think it was the one by Funky.
It is. Unfortunately, you have to change it to nighttime first.
Don't worry, Obiyo, all new players forget that.
So what do we think is going to be on this boss?
I think guitar is the most likely scenario. Meanwhile, super duper.
I don't
Popping up in
think
caves.
If this is, I don't think this is guitar. I think this gets us something in Castle Underground, because we still have the Castle Underground to key 1, key 8, and I think that's guitar. And this one offshoots to Chunky Phase as well somehow. So it's like Punch, and we finally have a Chunky Phase move.
Oh my.
What color is that? What is that?
It's green. That's green.
Oh good, we need that.
Of course, it's just cut out.
I'm pretty sure this will be just Punch, and that'll be Chunky Crypt for the thing.
Yeah, I think that makes sense.
And that, well, I guess it doesn't certainly rule out the potion on Apple Rescue, but...
All right, and Green Bean is in Vin Diesel at 128, 11 minutes after Obiyo.
Still not terrible, though. He does have the additional knowledge of where Key 1 is. So as soon as he does this boss, assuming bosses are still on the brain, and he knows what he needs to get into Helm. So he'll be keeping a close eye out for any crowns in the area. And it's just a matter of figuring out where your remaining Chunky Phase moves are and getting through that. Obiyo has 2 crowns, just like Green Bean. And I believe they have the same 2 crowns from Chunky Phase shooting in Factory DK Metal. So I gotta find a third one somewhere. What does this mean? It means they need to... Means they need to go to DK64 Randomizer.com and gen a new seed.
What was that website? You said DK64 Randomizer.com?
.com. The very same as seen on GDQ.
Oh, I thought that was DK67 Randomizer.com. Primate Punch was in fact the boss fight find. That will get us into Chunky Crypt for that path to Diddy Key 8. Or so no,
Almost
wrong
certainly.
path.
Actually, that's key 1, key 8.
Key 1, Key 8, excuse me.
That's going to be guitar. Almost certainly.
This should push Green Bean back into Forest with that hint, and yeah, they immediately leave.
I'm not sure who's in the better position here. Because Green Bean still has to go get the rest of the medals and potentially figure out that it's the boss fight after doing all of them. Whereas Obiyo still doesn't know. Good old Key 1 is just hovering up in... What is it? Helm Lobby? Who's going to get his guitar, and then he might go around doing guitar checks. Oh, that's not guitar. That is...
Well.
Okay, alright.
Well then.
I know where you're taking that. There's 2 options, and he's choosing to not do the other underground one first. Alright, that's fine.
Yeah, we're just gonna go straight into Factory.
It's obviously on... No, it can't be on DK Arcade. But there could be a crown on DK Arcade. So yeah, it looks like Green Bean's following in Obiyo's footsteps. And checking every medal before deciding to peek what the boss has. Despite many signs pointing towards boss.
Well, you know what they say, Bike Champ. Sometimes when you think things are a crown casino, this is what happens.
It's not a crown casino. Those aren't real.
Exactly.
Alright, Green Bean, you're in the area. Remember the boss portal is right there. And be like, you know what? I already had to check one boss this seed. Maybe there'll be another one. Man, I still can't believe it rolled crowns for Helm.
Perfect.
I do agree production is a pretty solid peak here. I don't know which particular check it could be. Grabbing the hint while you're up here is also pretty good. It's more likely to be lanky Grodd than anything else, because otherwise Twirl or Spring would need to pop up somewhere. Oh, maybe it could just be the Kisplat up there.
We have all these switches to hit. I like how it's only rainbow coins.
Yeah, they might need those. That's a lot of money. Alright, Green Bean, whose medals do you still need? Just Diddy's? And then you gotta go do the boss. You simply must. It is your destiny to complete the boss check. Oh, that's gross. Do we think it could have been Grab pointing towards one of the medals that requires production room to be turned on?
Ooh. That's pretty gross if so.
That's absolutely disgusting.
At least we get another hint.
Right. That is good.
The number game?
Oh! No, that's the fairy. That was the fairy? Not the number game.
Oh, okay.
That's barrel throwing.
Uh-oh. Oh, it's gonna be in the Crusher room.
I don't think it can, because Strong Kong...
And he got caught!
Strong Kong is likely in the shipyard outskirts, and we needed that for Rocket Barrel.
Then could it be?
It's a medal, or it's the arena, or DK minecart, which you chose not to do earlier.
Meanwhile, Green Bean is doing
the boss with Plymate Punch.
What a seed.
I do think DK minecart is a solid contender, and I'm surprised Obiyo left the crypt without at least giving it a second glance. But who knows? Maybe it was the right play. Maybe it's just up here. Where's he going? Oh, did he read the hint wrong?
I think you read the hint wrong. I did.
Oh no, he read the hint the same way you did.
Oh, all right, Jack, you ready to count?
That's so funny. He saw counting game and didn't see the fairy part.
Well, they already messed up.
And we messed it up. 1, 2, 2, 1, 3.
They said my username at least.
That's true, 2 dose. A crown here would be extremely funny. Even more so if he decides not to grab it.
Oh, it's a GB. Oh no, I was gonna check the hint.
He's like, wait a second.
Womp, womp, womp.
We do not Larock because Obiyo knows there is a crown on the factory boss. He also doesn't know that we need an extra crown to enter Helm. We've had two cop catches, and we had 2 game crashes. It's truly been one of the seeds of all time. I don't know if the factory boss is in the room with us right now. I'm pretty sure it's just Mad Jack, but we got 2 required bosses too.
Here's a grab block check. Oh, this is GB.
Dixie battle. Obiyo's in very good shape with his GBs to go wrap up Helm, you know, once he gets there, but we're still a good couple of steps away from actually beating the seed. Speaking of beating the seed, we've only got the 1 lanky phase in. Right? I'm not crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking at my hints. We only have 1. So maybe
and that was
fairy cameras needed?
It's likely there could also just be a hint in Galleon that we need to get.
So the other fairy camera was on Tiny? No. Yeah, it was Mini Monkey.
What is he doing? Okay, this isn't bad. I don't dislike this, but alright, it was nothing. Boss for trombone. Yeah, okay. That's theoretically possible. I do think our runners are probably waiting until they get... what is it? Until they can get into Helm and grab the micro hint, most likely. There's pearl number 3. You love to see it?
You know, if the DK minecart actually does have the thing, we could see Green Bean make up a lot of time if he just goes straight there after getting this.
Big time. But if he leaves and goes and does factory after this, then we're in big trouble. Don't leave, don't leave. You just got grabbed. There's a grab check right here. What are you doing, Green Bean? No! What is
Meanwhile,
that?
Bongo Blast is at the top.
That's our castle surroundings to 8. No!
And there it goes.
Green Bean,
and it's gone.
Oh, he's going back. He's going back. He remembered.
Oh, we're
like,
so
wait, why did I
back.
leave?
We're so back.
This seat has been a roller coaster for the commentators. Obiyo turning in 60 CBs to the Japes boss and then leaving. Both runners avoiding DK minecart like the plague.
Oh my god, we're so back. We're so back.
And they're going to be in the minecart at the same time?
We have a hand-holding situation, ladies and gentlemen.
Green Bean's gonna make up a fair bit of time here, because Obiyo could potentially go to other levels and check guitar stuff. Whereas Green Bean immediately knows where to take his guitar and get his key 1.
Oh, it's just a golden banana. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Wait, then what's the underground thing? There's got to be something else here then, right?
Could it not be arcade?
No, because Blast isn't on a... Well,
oh, yeah,
I guess
that's
it
right,
could
that's
still
right.
be arcade. If you put Blast on the path... It is technically on the 1 and 8 path.
Yeah, okay, I think Obiyo's checking kegs now, because I think that's the only other thing.
Keg crushing? It can't be keg crushing. Barrels isn't on the path.
Oh, yep, that's true. Man, what a seed.
Did either of them peek that? Did they look at what the DK levers check was? I like this. There could be a crown in here. Well, there was not a crown in there. So at least let us peek at what this is. If there's a crown on arcade, I think you just go up to Helm Lobby and get the guitar hint. Aw, it's just a GB.
Dang.
Yeah, there's two schools of thought here. You try to figure out where the thing is based on the hints, or you find the crown and micro hint it. I don't know what item you would need for Galleon at this point, but I'm fairly certain if you have enough crowns to get into Helm, you'll just be all set. Green Bean is doing a couple things Obiyo did earlier in Factory. Obiyo is, rightfully so, very confused. I think if the grab doesn't fit, you go back to doing punch things. Grab shouldn't be for Factory Lobby because if we're reading the hints right, bongos is just path to key 8. Unless there's another thing in Castle Surroundings that is also...
If Obiyo's going to Helm Lobby now, that's really good for him.
He could just get key 1 out of Logic. This will take away Green Bean's information lead. You still need to find guitar eventually anyways, but Galleon gives you a whole extra level to check for crowns. To get that micro hit. And if Obiyo hops across out of Logic and gets the key... Well, he sees the key.
You need a better setup than that. Or he's just gonna walk in the lava.
He doesn't know the one warp is still there, right? And now he knows that crowns are the answer. And 3 of them is... He's not going for the key, no!
I guess he didn't go out of Logic either, dang.
Is he thumbing blueprints? Knight doesn't have any crowns in this setting. Obiyo's current lead is that he's done all the factory stuff. He's got enough GBs for Endgame effectively. And he knows where Key 1 is. Once Green Bean finishes up his clear here, they're going to be effectively neck and neck, but with a slight lead to Obiyo, I think, for having his GBs sorted out without having to dump more. There's still a slim chance.
Wait, why is Obiyo going back?
I think he may have not seen the number of crowns that he needs.
Oh no!
Yeah, he did not see the number correctly.
No!
He could not count to
go on
three.
logic for the key. Just do it. No!
No! Do we think the Diddy Medal here is expecting them to find production for it?
I have no idea.
Oh, the Nintendo coin! That's good, we need that.
Oh! Oh!
It was cursed metal logic! That's disgusting!
It was the metal logic. We're so back.
Oh, no.
We are so back.
Obiyo has to find a crown to get sent back there. I don't think he's going back at all. Suddenly, Green Bean is rocketed back to first, or back to in the lead in this race.
Gorilla Grab for Factory Metal Logic is diabolical.
He still doesn't have bongos, and he's missing Trombone Hunky and gone for K. Rool. We're almost 2 hours in, they finally have guitar, and it's still not close to being finished yet. Oh no.
Well, at the very least, Green Bean can go get Key 1. That'll get him access to Galleon. Presumably, you have something in the Galleon treasure room. There's at least one thing there.
And then he'll need to go back to Castle Surroundings to go grab bongos off top of Castle. And alright, I think I see the path. Treasure room, Hunky Chunky. Apple Rescue, Gorilla Gone. Boom. Problem solved. And then we've also got whatever hints there are in Galleon to propel us forward. If the Galleon B-Locker is one bean, they have to find Grape Shooter, I think. Because I'm still fairly certain I saw the bean near the start of the seed in Japes. Neither of them have gone back to check yet, but if my eyes did not deceive me, that was in fact the bean. Bean Capture Arena. The company coin B-Locker would only hurt if he didn't have enough medals for Jetpack, which he doesn't.
Now, I do want to say, I'm pretty sure Obiyo gets bailed out if he finds one more crown and just goes back in the Helm lobby.
Yeah, the micro hint 100% saves him here.
You know, I'm pretty sure the factory boss had a crown.
That's a good question. Tudos, is Crown Casino a valid arena name?
It's always, it doesn't need to be an arena, it's just valid. 9 blueprints. Cave's Mel rewards is 1 potion.
That's interesting.
Oh, here's a battle crown.
Oh,
Okay.
do it.
Obiyo's gonna get bailed out.
That's huge! That's also really bad for Green Bean having not checked that and gotten into the crown earlier. He's got to find a different one. And there's only like 6 more out there in the world. What are the odds one of them is just chilling in the hype chest?
Exterior's 8 Lanky Diddy.
What? Oh, that's Peanut. That's... Why is that Peanut?
Well, we finally have a different path for Lanky Phase. Obiyo's gonna be so sad when he gets this micro hint. Or he's just gonna go into Helm.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, that works
I mean,
too.
that works. That technically works. I don't hate it.
Get
Could take him
T8
slightly
before T1.
longer.
Wait, he's getting the Helm micro hint instead of the Lock micro hint.
Oops.
Factory with Lanky. Good luck. Helm barrels are not auto-complete.
This seed is comedy gold.
If I'm Green Bean here, I at least still check the shops and stuff for crowns. Why not check the trombone hint? Excellent question, chat. We can ask that in post. Okay, that's a GB, that's a GB.
That might be a potion up there. Nope.
That's a blueprint. That's a tiny what? Tiny
What?
potion. Hang on a second. Chat, cross-check the numbers. Why is Featherbow here?
No. What?
I'm pretty sure chat's winning more here at the moment. Okay, so that's potentially Feather on the path to Chunky K. Rool, but there's still 3 things in Treasure Room to check. Leo is trying to figure out what other lanky things. He's going immediately for the metal. I like it. Iberia, 5-door temple, banana metal. We have balloons, so this isn't logic. Spider boss? Maybe?
Alright, it is going to be Feather is the path to Chunky Phase.
Oh
But
boy.
where?
That is a very good question. I'm pretty sure at this point, if I'm playing this and I get Feather there, I go check all the shops, I check all the hints, I play as safe as I can, and I hope that something bails me out. Potion, potion.
Alright, here we go.
Spring. All right.
Oh my gosh.
That's fine. Chatter's just joining. Welcome to 3 Crown Helmador. Strong Kong on the Kisplat, as we expected. What?
Cabins area's Chunky Phase?
The Chunky
Now
Phase
what?
path just keeps getting longer. There's
now
nothing
we have-
feather locked in cabins.
Yeah, what? So I guess the good news is like we have two distinct chunky only paths now, right? So
Do we?
I think, yeah, because we have one Gallon Treasure Room is chunky only. That was Feather Bow. Cave's Cabins here is chunky only, and like that's probably maybe completely separate. I don't know, man. I just work here.
What was on the painting dirt?
I believe that was
Triangle?
So is that just like Chunky's cabin?
Crown! Get it! Get the crown!
Okay, he heard you. He heard you.
Thank you, thank you. He didn't actually hear me, chat, but he remembered that the crown is important to beating the seed. Unfortunately, DK's room is second, so if he has to go in for the hint, that's going to be slightly less good. All right, trombone, where is it?
Aztec
with Diddy. Do you have any idea how little that narrows things down? Aztec, Diddy, and Peanut Lock. That could be Tiny Temple. That could be the metal. That could be the 5-door temple.
Oh, nice crown again.
That's 6 crowns total that we've seen, and one of them was in here. Okay, looks like he's coming in here for some hints of the micro variety. Oh, peanuts and coconut, logically required to beat Helm.
It's funny that I rolled this twice.
It's hard to tell who's... I don't think there's a definitive lead at the moment. Because Obiyo's done with Helm.
Well,
and
the problem
has
is
to go back.
Yeah, Green Bean has to go get bongos.
Yeah, he's gotta get the hint for Diddy and Castle, and then go do Diddy things in Castle. And then we still have to figure out Chunky Phase.
Yep.
Wait, you should grab the crown, Obiyo. It would be really funny.
I don't think he's laughing.
I'm laughing. It's hilarious. Obiyo did get the trombone hint. It's Aztec Diddy. I don't know if Green Bean's gonna get it. I hope that he does. They do. Doobity-doobity-doo. Key 8, everyone. Applaud.
All right. Green Bean now knows the lore.
The question is, which one will Green Bean go for first? Green Bean not even pointing and laughing at the bongos? This is definitely a tricky seed, I'll say that much.
Not easy at all.
Alright, there's bongos for Green Bean.
Feather
Immediately
ball
getting
for
out of there.
Obiyo.
Not leaving yet because that does not make sense immediately. That's true. Why would Cranky take to the fridge with a winter storm looming over a large part of the United States? Exactly. The great outdoors is your freezer. I do like this Japes check.
Yeah, he's gonna
Obiyo's
push up
doing.
toward the hive tunnel with that feather bow. It's a solid starting
It gives
spot.
you the hive tunnel, and I think it also lets you get Tiny's medal, which is pretty good.
Yep. Because if this ends up being G-Gon, then all he has to do is go into cabins, and it's likely Chunky's.
Here's a question. Did he get that hint before leaving? I know Green Bean went back for it. I don't know if Obiyo
I think
also
Obiyo
swam
did. I think Obiyo did.
He doesn't have Strong Kong though, and I'm pretty sure that was the side of the level you had to go to get it, unless I'm getting it mixed up. I guess we'll see. And he's also got to come back here and figure out where Trombone is. Hive tunnel for one potion. Well, I think we already got that. I think that was sprint.
I think you just go for bananas now.
Yeah. The CBs are looking good here. And then after that, you just have to do feather stuff and pray. Do we have Trombone? We do! Alright! One last thing
There
for
it
Green
is.
Bean to find. What's your next step? Helm? Alright. I don't dislike it. That's a solid choice.
You gotta do helm at some point, so you may as well do it now.
And it gives you time to think about feather-related stuff. Like not Tiny's medal in Japes. I think the Aztec 5-door temple, among other feather-locked stuff, might be a good check next, but I don't know. There's a lot of feather things in the game, and it could be any of them. Like, it could be dartboard for all we know.
Welcome to bonus stage.
Oh! He got!
Rip. Has Shockwave to Chunky Face been solved? So you got Triangle off of that Eternal, so I'm assuming it's because you need it for Chunky 5-door cabin. That may not be
That was from,
correct, but it is a way to solve it.
Yeah. Where'd it gone at? Great question. Leo making his way to Diddy's medal, pick up his trombone turn. And then we're in the chunky move Endgame wrap-up.
So fun fact, Snap, neither actually checked the Banana Fairy Island cage.
Yeah, I was worried about that.
I consider that extremely unusual because I'm pretty sure most players will check that in their opening thing, but neither of these players did.
That's going to be really funny if it's just there and neither of them thought to look at it earlier.
Welcome to bonus stage.
They did start with camera, they just decided not to go there. For reasons. Obiyo also leaving without checking feather checks. Back to Galleon for more hints, I guess. Green Bean is going to be grabbing key 8. Obiyo is going to be picking up some information. Here's our peanut hint. Aiming the gun at the crown, classic. Oh, Obiyo never checked up here. Well, that makes sense.
No, this was checked.
I know, but Obiyo didn't head up here. He just grabbed Featherbow and ditched.
It's gonna be really funny if the missing key is the Fairy Head Island Featherbow. And then, like, all the racers coming in here after the race are like, "What is going on? You should have had this ages ago."
What's wrong with them? Why are they still going? They have everything they need. Did they not look at it? Of course, if you have finished,
the answer would be a resounding yes.
Please keep quiet if you have finished and know what the feather check they are choosing not to do is. To likely get Gorilla Gone, take it to cabins. Do the Chunky Cabin to get Hunky Chunky to beat the seed. Please do not spoil until we have seen the stuff and know the solutions. Which will hopefully be in the next 15 to 20 minutes. I really don't want to be spoiled. I'm on the edge of my seat here. 2 things on Aztec Metals. Yep, that was coconut and trombone. Our hints not paying out as super useful this seed. Well, these last couple hints haven't, at least.
And of course, Ash comes in here and just tries to make us go do Rabbit Race, which we can't even do, by the way.
That's true. Let's get a crown count from people coming in. We've seen a total of 6. Let's see, where were the crowns? It was on... One crown was on the chunky face shooting. One was on, I want to say, factory DK metal. We did see Ice Tomato had one. There's a crown and helm. Factory Boss is a crown. And Galleon Cranky is selling a crown. Those are the 6 that we've seen. Alright, Green Bean, I need you to prove the thing that I thought I saw at the start of the seed. I need you to go back here. I need you to shoot the peanuts. And then I need to see the bean in the grape cage. Did Obiyo not check this hint?
No.
Oh, I was right. There it is.
That is, in fact, the bean.
The bean.
Can't get it, though.
But we don't have grape. Isles Lobby barrel hint for key 1.
Dang.
No. Our last hint is grape locked.
Alright, so if my theory is correct, Obiyo's gonna search all this area, but he will not get what he needs because it is on Chunky 5-door cabin.
I agree. None of the other instruments that we have gotten are on the same path. I also think the Caves Metals scouring hint for 1 potion is interesting here. If I were Obiyo, I'd consider doing a couple of medals while I'm around. I think Green Bean's forgotten that he got Sprint already in the Hive tunnel area. I was watching on YouTube. Verdant Ash has been smacked twice for talking bad about the bean.
As she should.
Take this as a warning, fellow chatters. The cops are everywhere, both in the chat and
including
the
including in the beehive as Green Bean just gets caught.
Oh wait, because there can't be cops in here. They're all just regular enemies. That's so funny.
Yep.
I didn't even think about that. That's some neat tech for if you turn on Oops All Cops.
Hold. Oh.
What the heck? Hey, third melon! Mark that off your bingo cards, chat.
I don't think either of us are reaching our Joker face here. I'm just chilling. Actually, no, that's not true. I will enter my Joker phase if it is the Feather Cage Fairy Head Island check.
We'll both enter a Joker phase. There's not a YouTube stream, but the VODs get put up on YouTube afterwards. Check out DK64 Speedruns on YouTube. Check out old videos of previous races. What are the odds that this mysterious scouring hint in Caves CBs is on the boss? At this point, Obiyo has to know which cabin it is because he's done the rest of them.
He's just trying to... I would hope he's just going to try to hit up all the feather checks at this point.
That's what I would do as well. I'm not sure why he's thinking Igloo. He might be going for those medals. We're just looking for Gon/Hunky. Assuming one doesn't lead to the other, which we're pretty certain one leads to the other at this point. Did Green Bean check BFI and we just missed it?
Well, that's clearly not it.
Ooh! This is a good cook. Feather and mini locked, also locked by diving.
Yeah, this
But
could
you
be
needed
right
mini
here.
and diving to get feather. I dig it. I do like going to Aztec here. There's a good number of things locked by feather here. Did this roll all mushrooms? No, it got a dice guy in there.
Oh!
Oh, that
Let's
was
go!
it! He's in! We're free!
All right.
We did it, chat. We survived.
As long as he knows the lore. Wait, why is he going to?
I think
he is going to caves. Okay.
He's going to caves. Caves is in the galleon entrance. He's figured it out. Obiyo just needs to go back to the feather bow stuff after he gets his last couple hints. Yeah, he's got to know the lore about the cabins. You missed a whole lot in this.
Yeah,
restream
he's
ad.
going straight there. He knows.
He's got it. He's got it.
I shouldn't have never doubted Green Bean.
On the downside, we'll never know what was on Apple Rescue. There it is. Hunky Chunky. Rock, you can't give away my secrets like that. If the other runners know about my scroll, then how am I supposed to beat them in the race? They'll know the secret tech. An autocomplete
And there
bonus
is
barrels
go
saves the day
mode.
again. And Obiyo might not be far behind. This race was very back and forth, which is pretty good. You not get that hit?
Maybe not.
Oh, don't exit aisles! Ash, I don't have mod powers in this channel. I did not shoot you earlier. I don't know why you're taking out your anger at me.
No, it was
I
Mike.
had no part of it.
It was Mike.
I'll type in chat. I'm currently not a mod. I didn't do it. I didn't do that. That wasn't me. Chat, I'm being framed in the chat. This isn't good. I am not the imposter.
Obiyo is about to witness the bean in all its glory, stuck behind bars.
On full display for everyone. Chat is giving me crowns for timing out Ash, but I didn't even do that. He won his WAP. Congratulations. There it is. The Bean versus Chunky Phase.
Take your crown, Mike.
Thank you, thank you. No, we're almost done. People who did finish, it was on Apple Rescue. That's the last remaining potion that we know about directly. Surely you can fire up the seed and check. Grape is on the Apple Rescue. We're saved. No, go get the bean. So the bean, unfortunately, was never getting freed this seed because Hunky Chunky was our go mode. I mean, Ash, you can do that in your free time, yes, but I don't believe he'll have anything of use. Actually, go check to see if the rabbit race has a crown, because that would be extremely funny. Leo's a little bit lost in the sauce. I don't know if he just doesn't trust the feather bowhead or what the secret plan is here.
You want to get to 69
That
gold
ain't it.
bananas, clearly.
Oh, of course. Yeah. You should also go do factory boss for a crown. I think that'd be a really cool thing to do this late in the siege. It is
All right, and that's
GG's
time for Green Bean.
Green Bean taking a clean 18th place. Getting a 7-second snipe on someone else. And quite the wild introduction to the Season 4 with a twist. Section of seeds.
All right, Mornin and GG's.
Morning, GG's.
So what'd you
Where am
think?
That was a seed and a half.
You don't say.
So first thing I want to point out is that both you and Obiyo skipped the feathered cage on Banana Head Island or Banana Fairy Head Island.
Yeah, wasn't punished though.
So like
I'll take
when it eventually came down to the feather was Path of Chunk Face at the end, we're like, oh god, are they both going to forget?
I did peek it near the end just in case, but it was just a melon. It ended up being fine. But it, yeah, I did realize if that was it, I would have been real mad.
Would have been extremely crazy.
So Mike,
was a
did
very-
we even crown casinos yet?
No, actually, because we saw 6 of them. I don't think you checked it, but Factory Boss has one.
Oh really? I did not
And-
check that.
And so does Ice Tomato.
All right, we have Obiyo in here as
Really?
well. GG and Rip.
GG's, Obiyo.
GG Green Bean.
Would you like to
That
know
diving?
what the lore
Go ahead.
is?
I have like no clue what I'm supposed to do with the info that I have. Like the hints made no sense to me.
You were supposed to chase the feathers or the Galleon treasure room is Path of Chunky Phase, which you got feather on, and it ended up being in Aztec Tiny Temple's Tiny Check.
Claptrap Room.
Oh, I guess that makes sense. I mean, I just didn't feel like I knew I was supposed to do something with feather, but for some reason there was just so much to do, and I was trying to like look at my hands to figure it out. And I also had like I believed I had shock that was still back to chunky, like shockwave, but I think I actually had something for that. Like I'm not sure, but like I was
Yeah.
so lost in my hands. So
That was a triangle on the painting hill to get
Yep.
into Chunky Cabin, which had Hunky Chunky.
oh, that's okay. So I thought it was unresolved, but it was actually resolved. Okay.
Yeah, we got that. That hint came quite late in the seed, so
Yeah, I
I
got like
don't
a
know.
triangle off real late.
I just got so lost in everything, and I feel like untangling everything would have took me a long time.
It was nasty.
Yep.
It was a nasty seed.
Those Chunky Phase. It's like the fact they were all at the end and lampshading each other was pretty rough.
I think the worst part was Jape CB's the Chunky Phase for diving.
Yes. Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
It was so awful.
Both of you got that fairy out of the tree, but that fairy logically requires diving.
Yeah.
And if that was just Chunky Phase, I was like, hang on a second. Doesn't that mean the Jape CBs could be Chunky Phase and that could just be like the boss for diving or something? And lo and behold,
Sure was.
Yeah, it took me so long. I don't remember what boss I was on before, but I started doing bosses, and while I was checking that one, it kind of dawned on me, oh, diving could just be on James' boss, and sure enough, that's where it was this entire time.
Oh, and speaking of, I just remembered, both of you went into Jape's boss, turned in one Kong's bananas, and then left. I lost it.
Oh no! I didn't turn in one Kong's bananas. I tried to, and then DK didn't go on the pad. He slipped off, and I fell into the TNS portal.
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Right.
It was really weird.
For me, it was like I went there because I just read the Lanky hint, and then I was like, wait, I already have Lanky. What am I doing here? Then I left. I was so confused.
So chat, this just in. Crown number 7 has been spotted on Save the Rabbit in caves.
I was
Oh
thinking
my
about doing
gosh.
the rabbit. Oh my gosh.
We've seen 7 crowns this seed. One of them was in Helm, which was really funny.
Yeah, it's such a bait.
That was a meme crown. I didn't care for that crown.
Oh yeah, it stayed there for sure.
Unfortunate. I would have grabbed it.
I may have taken a shot or two at it.
Yeah, but you both found 3 crowns with relative ease, albeit in slightly different locations.
Yeah, it wasn't that bad, because once I got Galleon access, I mean, I didn't end up, because I didn't have the 3rd crown, I couldn't get the guitar micro, but I wanted to go to Galleon anyway, and then Galleon just had like a free one,
Yeah.
so that worked out.
Here's the thing. I think if you got that crown, you could have stepped on the pad in the lobby to check the micro hint.
Exactly,
Is that
yeah,
what
that's
was
what I
missing?
mean.
Oh, I was trying to figure out why couldn't I get the micro him. That's why. Okay.
Yeah, you need to be able to get into Helm, so yeah.
I thought it was level 7. Oh no, that's for
That's
the
even
other
bad.
thing. Okay. Yeah. So I actually like had to get 3 crown to go into to get the guitar micro him because I couldn't find guitar.
Yeah, guitar
Yeah,
was in...
guitar was also rough. I
was-
think
It was
what'd I find? It was what was in Chunky Crypt again?
grab.
Oh,
And it was
grab, and I was like,
grab?
what do I do with grab?
To go up production for CV logic in factory.
For Lanky Metal. Did you see what I did for that, by the way? Where I collected 45, shot the Kasplat, was about to leave, and then was like, wait, I'm 5 bananas away from Lanky Metal, let me get that first.
That was definitely a real clutch play there. Oh, that was
Yeah, when I
quite
got-
the seed to come to.
When I got grab and I did every single grab check and I had nothing, I was so confused.
It was
Overweight.
weird.
And then I had to get the trombone. Was it, no, I don't remember what. I think I had to get some kind of hint that made me go there. I was like, oh, of course.
I got the bongos and trombone micros. I didn't follow paths for that. Well, bongos was completely lampshaded other than ceramics to 8. And then
Right.
trombone,
Yeah,
I think all we had was peanut to Lanky, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, I
And
did end
unless
up
you
finding bongos, but like trombone, I had to take the micro hint too.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I don't blame you guys for taking micro hits on any of the 3 instruments you needed at that point. They were not in well hinted. Well, they were in moderately well hinted spots, but it was very tricky to figure out.
Bongos was in a fine place, but I wanted to micro trombone anyway, and it saved me time for like scouring surroundings. So
Yeah.
worth it, I think.
Because like you didn't need bongos for anything except to advance. So
Yeah.
all right, we'll go ahead and end stream on there. Thanks for watching, everyone. Be sure to follow twitch.tv/DK64 Speedruns and our YouTube channel, also DK64 Speedruns. We will be doing more Season 4 with a twist where we change 3 random settings, 1 good, 2 bad, and we'll do those over the next few weeks. So thanks for watching. Mornin'. See you later.
Morning.
Morning.